Happening now in Memphis, Tennessee, you are looking at what local law enforcement officials are calling a crime crackdown, but it's courtesy of a federally backed so-called safe task force. This is not the U.S. National Guard troops that have been getting the headlines in recent days. That's different. Those troops are not even boots on the ground yet in Memphis. So the Trump administration hailing the task force's accomplishment, saying this: in just 48 hours, 53 arrests, 20 illegal firearms seized. They're also touting finding a missing juvenile and taking guns from the home of a suspected murderer. So let's go live to CBS News correspondent Nicole Valdes, who's also in Memphis, Tennessee, watching this. So, Nicole, I got to ask the question. They're not the National Guard. They're not local police. So who makes up this task force?
It's a great question. Now, we know that this federal task force was never meant to be just the National Guard and those boots on the ground, if you will. They are certainly said to be a part of this operation. They could be arriving here within the next 2 weeks, according to the Memphis police chief. But who we do see on the ground today are agencies, about 20 or so of them. And that includes the FBI, the ATF, the DEA, all these agencies that were, again, given the authorization to work in the city. They are all working, however, under the U.S. Marshals, which means that the Department of Justice is really the lead authority as they look to continue to make arrests and serve warrants. All that information coming to us from senior law enforcement officials here. Now, data that CBS News has obtained in terms of a lot of those arrests, and again, the number of agencies and personnel here, we're looking at more than 700 personnel among all those agencies that could be already in or moving into Memphis to help this, again, crime fighting task force here. We know, again, you mentioned those 50-some arrests. That does not include any arrests that have been made today, but the Attorney General, of course, has been touting those as the good work that she says is at the direction of the president to, quote, make America safe again.
So let's speak a little bit more about Attorney General Pam Bondi. Is that why she's coming in a little bit later today, to continue to be a mouthpiece for what they accomplish?
Well, we're still trying to get details about what exactly her visit is going to do, where she will be, and even what time she's arriving here. In the past, when she has visited cities that we've seen National Guard troops deployed to, including D.C. and L.A., she's typically met with those local law enforcement officials, those federal agencies, to sort of coordinate those details, better understand what they're doing, but also sort of be a show of force, right? To show that the administration is being serious about the deployment here and their operation moving forward.
All right, Nicole Valdes on the ground there in Memphis, watching things happening. Thank you so much. Always great to have you on CBS News 24/7. Hope to have you back soon.